You have tuned in to a brand new Round 2 Wrestling episode presented by me, SlimmDa KID, here on the 6th of May, 2025. No pomp and circumstance this week. We're going to jump right into this information-stuffed episode for you, the fan, to enjoy. So join me, SlimmDa KID, as we jump right into this brand new episode. This is Round 1, the Pro Wrestling Rumor Mill, brought to you by CageSideSeats.com. A report on PW Insider's Elite Pay site says that Roxanne Perez and Julia are being called up to the main roster and will continue appearing on Monday Night Raw. The office of London Mayor Sadiq Khan released a report on the economic impact of recent major sporting events in the city, which says the mayor remains committed to making London WrestleMania's first international destination. AEW Grand Slam Mexico officially sold out Arena Mexico, according to PW Insider. According to PW Insider, multiple talent have already expressed interest in working with Rusev in WWE. AEW's Buddy Matthews told Chris Van Vliet he hopes to return from his ankle injury sooner rather than later, and specifically in the next couple of weeks, fingers crossed. Mexico's Pumble Metro says there's concern backstage at AAA about a major restructuring and job losses when WWE's acquisition of the Lucha Libre promotion is finalized. F4W Online notes that WWE abandoned its trademark filing for Edge on April 22nd after missing a related deadline, but they filed to maintain the trademark on May 1st. While discussing WWE's latest round of talent cuts and departures, Fightful's Sean Ross Sapp said, quote, "If Triple H wanted to keep these people, they'd still be there," end quote. That is enough of the Pro Wrestling Rumor Mill presented by Cage Side Seats. Let's talk about something a bit more real. This is Round 2 Pro Wrestling News. Former WWE CEO Vince McMahon accused of withholding evidence in TKO merger.
That's fucking stupid.
The plaintiffs in the ongoing WWE shareholder lawsuit have filed motions asking the Delaware Court of Chancery to force Vince McMahon to comply with discovery demands, including the release of specific documents. According to court records, the filings were made on Tuesday and Wednesday of last week. Brandon Thurston of WrestleNomics reported, quote, "Vince McMahon appears to be resisting or delaying full compliance with discovery in the ongoing WWE shareholder lawsuit filed last year over the TKO merger," end quote. The lawsuit was originally filed in November 2023 by the Laborers District Council and Contractors Pension Fund of Ohio, which is leading a group of shareholders. The plaintiffs allege that McMahon manipulated the merger process between WWE and UFC parent company Endeavor to serve his personal interests. The suit claims that McMahon orchestrated a quote-unquote quick sale to Endeavor CEO Amari Manuel, referred to in the filing as McMahon's quote-unquote close friend and longtime ally, and accepted a quote-unquote sweetheart deal that allowed him to remain executive chairman of TKO Group. The plaintiffs argue this arrangement shielded McMahon from increased scrutiny over the sexual misconduct allegations levied against him. Investors also claim that WWE board members created a quote-unquote sham sales process that heavily favored Endeavor while intentionally sidelining at least two competing all-cash offers that allegedly offered more favorable terms but sought to remove McMahon from power. More on this ongoing legal issue will be revealed as information becomes available. Several free agent wrestlers sign with TNA.
You what?
TNA has been busy since teaming up with global wrestling promotion WWE. This includes releasing, and in this case, signing free agents. TNA has announced Octagon Jr. has officially joined TNA Wrestling, making the announcement via social media. Also known as Golden Magic, Octagon Jr. is best known for his work in Lucha Libre AAA. He recently appeared at the TNA Impact television tapings in El Paso, Texas. TNA Wrestling continues to bolster its Knockouts division with fresh international talent. It has been confirmed that both Harley Hudson and Myla Grace are officially signed to contracts with TNA. While Harley Hudson's signing recently came to light, it turns out that Myla Grace has also been under contract with the company since 2023. Sources indicate that TNA Hall of Famer Gail Kim played a key role in both signings, having advocated for their inclusion in the Knockouts roster for several months. WWE announces several high-profile releases from the front office and roster.
Oh my God!
WWE made several internal cuts last week, including the departure of a high-ranking executive from the company's creative team. Christine Lubrano, who served as Senior Vice President of Creative Writing Operations, has been let go after more than 4 years with the organization. Several WWE superstars have also been released from the company. According to internal communications circulated within WWE this past week, a number of main roster and NXT talents have been let go. Sources indicate that Caden Carter, Katana Chance, Dakota Kai, Shayna Baszler, and Braun Strowman are among those who have been officially released. Other releases that followed included Cora Jade, Riley Osborne, Eddie Thorpe, Gigi Dolan, Jakara Jackson, Wolfgang, Mark Coffey, Joe Coffey, Oro Mensah, Javier Bernal, Danny Palmer, and Shotzi. Also rumored is Luca Crucifino. It's worth noting that this may not be the end of WWE releases. Multiple sources suggest that additional names, some not yet to be confirmed, may also be part of this latest round of cuts. WWE has not issued a formal statement as of yet, but the situation appears fluid, with more updates expected in the upcoming days. TNA announces new rule to matches starting immediately.
That's fucking stupid.
TNA Wrestling has implemented a new policy that will significantly limit the use of blood in matches moving forward. Company officials informed the roster during a talent meeting held earlier last week that intentional excessive bleeding, especially through blading, will no longer be allowed under the promotion's updated guidelines. The latest bout to feature heavy bloodshed under the previous standards is expected to be the dog collar match between TNA International Champion Steve Maclin and Eric Young. While accidental blood caused by legitimate in-ring contact, such as a bloody nose or mouth, will still be permitted, deliberate attempts to produce significant blood flow are now banned. The company acknowledged that unintentional bleeding is sometimes unavoidable in physical competition, but emphasized that the era of intentional bloodletting is over. This move is said to be driven by a commitment to the safety and well-being of the athletes, along with a focus on maintaining positive relationships with current and prospective sponsors and media partners. Is this new rule a direct result of TNA and WWE doing business together, or a legitimate step towards athlete safety in the ring? That is the end of Round 2 Pro Wrestling News. Let's continue this brand new Round 2 Wrestling episode by jumping into Round 3 Title Matches. However, warning, this next segment may contain match results not yet announced or televised, including pay-per-view results from the following promotions: AEW, Ring of Honor, WWE, NXT, TNA, NWA, MLW, GCW, DEFY, Progress, AAA, CMLL, New Japan Pro Wrestling, All Japan Pro Wrestling, Pro Wrestling Noah, Stardom, RevPro, etc., etc. El Phantasmo defeated New Japan Pro Wrestling World Television Champion Great O-Khan to become the new New Japan Pro Wrestling World Television Champion. Master Wato and Yo defeated IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions Ichiban Sweet Boys to become the new IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion El Desperado defeated Templario to retain the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. NXT North American Champion Ricky Saints defeated Lexis King to retain the NXT North American Championship. NXT Women's North American Champion Sol Ruka defeated Carmen Petrovich to retain the NXT Women's North American Championship. NXT Tag Team Champions Hank and Tank defeated Josh Briggs and Yoshiki Inumura to retain the NXT Tag Team titles. Ring of Honor Women's Television Champion Red Velvet defeated La Catalina to retain the Ring of Honor Women's Television Championship. TNA X Division Champion Moose defeated Zachary Wentz to retain the TNA X Division Championship. New Japan Pro Wrestling World Television Champion El Phantasmo vs. Konosuke Takeshita ended in a time limit draw. El Phantasmo retains the title. The Predators defeated MLW World Tag Team Champions Cozy Max to become the new MLW World Tag Team Champions. Ultimo Guerrero defeated MLW National Openweight Champion Matthew Justice to become the new MLW National Openweight Champion. Alpha Wolf and Dragon Bane defeated GHC Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions Amushka and Junta Miyawaki to become the new GHC Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. Keno and Oka Sasaki defeated GHC Tag Team Champions Team 2000X to become the new GHC Tag Team Champions. Yohei defeated GHC Junior Heavyweight Champion Ida to become the new GHC Junior Heavyweight Champion. GHC Heavyweight Champion Ozawa defeated Kenta to retain the GHC Heavyweight Championship. AAA Latin American Champion El Misas defeated Nino Hamburguesa to retain the AAA Latin American Championship. IWGP Global Heavyweight Champion Yoda Tsuji defeated Yoya Uyumara to retain the IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship. IWGP Global Heavyweight Champion Haruki Goto defeated Callum Newman to retain the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. GCW World Tag Team Champions Alec Price and Jordan Oliver defeated Subculture to retain the GHC World Tag Team titles. JCW World Champion Masha Slamovich defeated Jonathan Gresham to retain the JCW World Championship. GCW World Champion Effie defeated Hammerstone to retain the GCW World Championship. GCW Ultraviolent Champion Matt Tremont defeated Arez to retain the GCW Ultraviolent Championship. Riho defeated Progress Women's Champion Nina Samuels to become the new Progress Women's Champion. That is the end of Round 3 and pro wrestling title matches. We are at the end of this brand new Round 2 wrestling episode, and we are coming up to Round 4, Did You Know? Did You Know are little bits of information and facts about the wrestling world you may or may not have known about. You gotta love the bell. Did you know the now demolished Pontiac Silverdome was home to the WWF's WrestleMania 3 in 1987? While the attendance figures have been argued over the years between 93,000 and 78,000, it was still a tremendous financial success for the company. In 1989, the NWA held a show at the Silverdome that was booked as Family Appreciation Day. Kids' tickets were sold for only $5 each. The show, which featured such matchups as the Road Warriors versus the Samoan SWAT team and Ricky Steamboat versus the Great Muta, had an attendance of 879